Imagine a crime so baffling, so strange, that even the police couldn't solve it. And then, just when it seemed like answers were near, all the evidence vanished without a trace. A young woman disappeared from her small town, and her case has haunted America ever since. What really happened to Emily Carter? Stay with me, because this story is unlike anything you've heard before. Hawthorne, Ohio, was a quiet, seemingly ordinary town. With just over 15,000 residents, everyone knew everyone else, and life moved at a slow, predictable pace. People waved at neighbors on morning walks, children played in safe backyards, and the biggest excitement was usually a local fair or community event. It was the kind of place where doors were rarely locked, and secrets were few, at least, that's what everyone thought. Emily Carter, a 28-year-old schoolteacher, was one of the town's most trusted and respected figures. Her days were filled with teaching children, attending community meetings, and helping with local charity programs. She was friendly, reliable, and known for her gentle nature. Yet, beneath the surface of her calm life, something strange was beginning to stir, a mystery that would shake Hawthorne to its core. Detective Mark Reynolds, a 15-year veteran of the police force, was known for solving the most bizarre and challenging cases. Calm under pressure and meticulous in his work, he had handled everything from missing persons to strange disappearances, but nothing prepared him for what was about to happen. Emily's neighbors, John and Lisa Matthews, along with her close friends Sarah Benson and Mike Caldwell, would soon become central to a case no one could explain. It was the summer of 1998, and life in Hawthorne continued as usual. But small, seemingly insignificant events began to hint that something was wrong. Odd lights were seen flickering in the woods near town, and residents reported hearing strange humming sounds at night. Most dismissed these occurrences as tricks of the mind, yet for Emily, they were only the beginning of a terrifying reality that no one could have imagined. On the evening of July 7, 1998, Emily followed her usual routine. She finished work at the local school, stopped by the grocery store, and intended to take a short walk through her neighborhood before returning home. But that night, her routine would be shattered forever. When she didn't return by late evening, her husband initially assumed she had been delayed, but as hours passed with no contact, alarm bells rang. By 11 p.m., the police had been called. Emily's car was found the next morning on the outskirts of town. The engine was running, the headlights were on, and the seatbelt was still fastened. Inside the vehicle lay a half-eaten sandwich and a small, half-written diary. The diary contained cryptic notes. "They are watching. I can't trust anyone. Everything will vanish soon." There was no sign of Emily herself. Stranger still, the nearby CCTV cameras had mysteriously malfunctioned that night. Emily's purse, phone, and personal belongings were all missing. Footprints leading from her car started near the edge of the forest and abruptly stopped, as if she had vanished into thin air. Several witnesses later reported seeing strange flashes of light and hearing humming sounds near the woods, but no one could confirm what they were. Detective Reynolds immediately launched an intensive search operation. The local police and FBI were brought in to investigate. Neighbors and friends were interviewed repeatedly, but their stories often conflicted. John Matthews described seeing a shadow moving across the forest, only to vanish when he blinked. Lisa Matthews recalled hearing strange noises and seeing flickering lights that seemed almost unnatural. Sarah Benson shared her last conversation with Emily, where Emily had whispered nervously, "I feel like someone is following me." Despite hours of searching through forests, rivers, and abandoned properties, no trace of Emily was ever found. Townspeople were gripped by fear. Even the media coverage added to the tension, as speculation ran rampant about what could have happened to such a beloved member of their community. The town of Hawthorne, once peaceful, became a place of whispers, paranoia, and unanswered questions. As the investigation progressed, the case became even stranger. Forensic evidence that had been collected, including fingerprints, footprints, and even some pages from Emily's diary, mysteriously disappeared from police custody. Internal police reports were incomplete or altered, and several key witnesses gave conflicting statements about what they had seen. A retired officer, speaking confidentially, hinted at the possibility of a cover-up. "Some things were intentionally hidden," he said, "maybe someone high up didn't want the truth to come out." The situation was made even more mysterious by the recurring reports of unexplained lights and eerie sounds in the forest near where Emily had vanished. Every new lead seemed to vanish into thin air. Pieces of the puzzle didn't fit together. How could a young woman disappear in broad daylight with so many people around? How could all physical evidence simply disappear? And most chilling of all, why did multiple residents see phenomena that no one could explain? The more the authorities investigated, the deeper the mystery became. Some theories suggested kidnapping or foul play. Others whispered that something supernatural could have been involved. The truth seemed forever out of reach, and the town of Hawthorne remained haunted by questions no one could answer. Emily Carter has never been found. All the evidence vanished, and the case remains officially unsolved. Some believe a cover-up kept the truth hidden. Others think something unexplainable occurred that night, something beyond human understanding. The town still carries whispers of her disappearance, a lingering fear that has never faded. Some say it was a cover-up. Others believe it was something far stranger, possibly even supernatural. What do you think really happened to Emily Carter? If this story left you shocked and intrigued, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below with your theory. Maybe you have the insight that could finally solve the mystery that still haunts America.